Warm greetings everyone, I hope you are well. My name is Nick, we're on the ZX Spectrum. I'm looking at a homebrew because it is Wednesday at time recording. This one's called Roger the Pangolin. Well, to give it its full title, Roger the Pangolin in 2020 KNURLED Tour. Published by Ionian Games in 2020. And yeah, the graphics look a little bit like Sonic the Hedgehog there, you might have seen from the start. But we'll see how we get on. It's created by Jason Railton. There's different courses here, but if you're familiar with a game called Trailblazer from Gremlin in 1986, I think it borrows a few ideas from that, but I think it's a lot better. Now you see the boost bar on the left. We have to navigate the pangolin, who's like a rolling ball, through this maze without dropping down the holes and do it as quickly as we possibly can. So it's a time trial. We're above the earth, it seems. Let's see what we can do. Now, here's all the different races here. Let's go. So I'm this rolling thing. We can do speeding up boosts, and we're in space. If you go over the green bits, it'll slow down. So you need to get as quick a time as possible before the times run out. Now, graphically, I don't know how they're doing this on the Spectrum. It's brilliant. Look how smoothly the thing is. Better than Trailblazer, but that was back in 1986. Come on, Nick, get on there. The white bits force the pangolin to do a jump. Got to judge the speed as well. Be careful with your boosts. Oops. Oh, yeah, see, that was a bit far for me to jump across. So gradually learn the tracks. It's literally, well, I had one practice go earlier. I wasn't very good, but I'm better on this second go. So it has got a bit of a learning difficulty field on it. Once you get used to one track, then you can try some of the other ones. So I've done that with 15 seconds to go. Hooray, and I used all my boosts to maximum aplomb. Great stuff. I've never seen a pangolin in the world. Roger the Pangolin, a game or an offence? I don't know. Well, next track. You can't do them in a championship, you just do them individually, but it is a skill sort of thing. And I said it before already in the review, but I'm really blown away with how smoothly this thing runs. How have they created this? I wish I could hack into the program and see it, but I guess it's been compiled in some kind of way. I try and concentrate to keep on the track. Keep an eye on the white bits. That's what does the jumping. Get away from the green bits, although it don't seem like there's any green on this one. If you run out of time, well, that's the race over, and you haven't done it, and you should hang your head in shame. So I would recommend tracking this one down, like a lot on the green there. Like a lot of games I look at, I download this one from Spectrum Computing. I knew that wasn't fast enough. But 2020, Roger the Pangolin in 2020 KNURLED Tour. That's what the full game's called. Right, hooray! And look at the graphics where it says Roger the Pangolin on the top. It just feels like Sonic the Hedgehog to me, but there we go. I think that might have been the influence. Great stuff. I don't know too much about Ionian Games, what other stuff they've done, but if they're of the quality of this, I'll certainly track them down. The reviews are always about how you would have found the game in your first or second go back in the day, and would you have gone back to it? Well, this game, of course, didn't come out back in the day, but if it did, like a lot of these modern day ones, I would have been blown away, and I would have played it absolutely heaps. Amazing what they can get out of this old machinery now. I think the pangolin can go over at least one square with speed of darkness, but over two is a bit too much for him. Whoa, tricky. It's tricky. Oh dear, and I've fallen down the hole again. So you don't get lives as such, it's just time running down. Come on, get the... Oh, no, I think I'm going to do this one. We've got 17 seconds. 16, 15. If you've completed all the ones, let me know. I'd love an editor to come out for this. That'd be pretty funky as well. 8 seconds. I'm going to get the speed on. I'm boosting it. I've done it. Good. I don't think it saves your highest scores, but I'm really loving this. It's a time beater. It tests your reflexes, and I imagine, keep playing this as well, it prevents you from getting old because it gets the brain thinking, speed test, skill test, eye coordination. Hooray, so it's good for your health as well. Look at that red and blue down the side. That's like the loading screen used to do. Beep, 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 beep. You know the one, don't you? Beep, 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 beep. Oh no, he's down the hole again. Down the rabbit hole. Go pangolin. Where do pangolins live? I might be wrong. I'm guessing. I don't know. South America, or are they Asia? Well, are they Asia or are they Africa? One of those. They're not Europe. This is a bit where someone says, Nick, they're from Europe, you Wally. Oh, fair enough. Where are pangolins from? Let me know. I should have researched that, but I didn't. 48k this, that's what the thing says. I'm in 48k mode. I'm starting to doubt it, but there's no music playing actually in the game, so maybe it is. A bit of a star field behind the foreground. God, I was struggling for my words then. Oh, I'm on the green. I should have gone down the left-hand side. Is it going to put me the left-hand side now? Whizzed over there, right, good. Boom, and you know, it's like curving upwards, isn't it? Really, it's not just a straight platform. Trailblazer, which I mentioned before from Gremlin, it was all kind of flat. It was very, very tricky, that game, but the graphics weren't quite as good as this. It was all in monochrome also. Come on, let's get the speed on. The boost dude regenerates slowly. I'm just going to do it unimpressively. I get to the checkered flag finishing line. Well, that counts as a finish, did it? I'm still on the green bit. I weren't in the checker bit, but it's counted as a finish. Right, next track, Waterman. Subliminal Waterman. They've got Joe Hopscotch. That's by Joe Fish. Go Hopscotch. I guess there must be a few jumps in this one. Speed it. Big nose. Boof. Boof. Right, okay. It'd be great if there was a two-player on this and on side by side. I don't think I'm asking way too much of the system now. There's no way that the Spectrum's got enough memory to go two players side by side racing each other in this, but it'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Excellent. Maybe it's aimed for the Spectrum next, so I've drifted off into space. I don't know how this pangolin's breathing below the Earth, but he is. Maybe pangolins have got special powers that I don't know about. Pangolins like anteaters. What do pangolins eat? I'm asking you lots of questions about pangolins today. There was a ZxSpectrum game that you programmed in, which came with the original Horizon tape, called Pangolins, which involves you asking the computer actually sort of like asks you questions about, you thought of an animal and the computer asks you questions about it, and it tried to guess what the animal was at the end of the day, and if it turned out at the end of the program it can't guess what the animal is, it asks you for another question which it put into its data bag, which would help it next time for that animal. It's pretty cool actually. It's like a learning thing. Quite inventive. That art's been lost really with modern day computers. A kid won't sit down and put in a typing program to a PlayStation 5, would they? So it's quite educational. Now they're not too educational, are they? As the graphics go nearer and nearer to real life. It's great the Spectrum's still going with these homebrews. Shouts back to an early era. Lots of people can get involved, and maybe one or two people can create the game rather than have a big band of people. Where it's a big release and it costs you, I don't know, £60 to £100 to play the game with DLCs, microtransactions, all that sort of stuff. This is a different era. You get in, you ease your stress, have a bit of fun, pick up and play, and as soon as you're bored of it, you drop it again. There, no grinding, no stress, no online people. Good. Oh, I didn't get to the end there. 0.00. I feel like I want to sing the theme music to the Black Hole when I'm doing this. Great movie. Track it down if you haven't already seen it. I don't think it's widely available, that. It's from Disney, The Black Hole, one of my favourite 70s, well, sci-fi films of all time, before they bought Star Wars, of course. It's quite a dark one. Yeah, good. A large ship in space, controlled by robots under the control of some mad scientist fellow who got rid of the rest of the crew. He's not a good bloke. So if you bump into that ship, just maybe sail past. Don't dock with them. This game's quite addictive. I want to see all the tracks. There's quite a few to choose from. I'm glad that it's not a point where you've got to unlock them there, so you have to get a certain score in one and it unlocks the next one. You can just jump to any one you want. So if you've got a favourite one, you can keep doing it. But keep off the green. Get off the grass. That's going to cost me some time straight away. Yeah, no colour clash in this one at all, which is good. Nice and clean between the colours. The pangolin's going over these at great speed. It's got a nice shadow underneath him as well, which adds a little bit of definition. It moves very, very fast. I mean, the pangolin's flashing ever so slightly, but you know, your eyes soon get used to that. And that's being really, really picky, isn't it, really? How is it drawing this? We do not know. It's not having to load any bits on a tape or anything between stuff. The program's completely there straight away. Marvellous. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. What a good game. You might not have heard of this one as I complete that again. You might have heard of Trailblazer though. Check out my review of that. I've done quite some time ago. I think it was just on the Spectrum. It might come out on the Amiga as well. I'm not too sure. Yeah. Wiggly Room. That's by Joe Fish. Yeah, so there's a group of people, they did the main programming, and then a group of people designed the individual tracks, and then they put that in. Nice one. Nice one. So if you're watching Jason Railton of Ionian Games, well done you. You've created an absolute masterpiece here. Brilliant. I have to check out to see what other stuff you have done. I don't think I've, well, I might have reviewed some homebrews by you before, I can't remember, but certainly not under the guise, I don't think, of Ionian Games. Oh, this is a bit of a narrow track, isn't it? This is a tricky one. I don't think I'm going to do it. Right, might need a bit of boost in here. No, 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. That's a bit like the voice from Snowball from Hell on the Amiga. 3, 2, 1, go. Reviewed so many games now, so many games. If you're new to the channel and you watch this far in, it might be that you like it and this kind of nonsense I'm talking. So please consider subscribing, it really helps. There's quite a lot of content. Well, when I say quite a lot of content, I mean loads of content in the playlist. zxspectrum, if you want to check all of those out. Commodore Amiga. If you want to binge, if you're in bed ill or something, or you're just crazy, if you want to binge, it'll probably last you, well, weeks. Hooray! Excellent stuff. And we do the live streams as well, so check those out every now and again when they get scheduled. If you have subscribed, if you hit the bell notification, I believe it sends you an email when something goes live. Hurrah! Or I'm on Twitter as well. I tend to put the links there too. And I haven't done this one again, have I? 0. Time goes very fast in these games, but I say that by a lot of them. Good graphics, good sound, no music of course, but it's 48K, but it moves brilliant. It's a joy to behold, this one. Excellent. As you can tell, I rather like it. Let's have another track here, right. On the red. Oh, got to maneuver. Oh, this is tricky. Don't get stuck in the green. I've said this before, Nicky, but you're ignoring your own instructions, you big wally. You big fool. Right, okay, right now. Yeah, this track's a bit annoying, actually. Until you got the skills. Let's get a bit of speed up. Ugh. This pangolin. Pangolin, pangolin. Da 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 da. Here's the pangolin. If you are a pangolin, then comment below. Or an anagram. I think they're related to pangolin. Oh, how would you get past? Oh, there's the light blue bits you have to keep aiming for to pick a path through here. But we're certainly stuck in treacle on this one. I'm not a big fan of this track, but probably because it needs a skill beyond what I've got at the moment. The earlier tracks you could just steam through, so it's a good learning curve really. They would have made a mistake to make them all super difficult first of all, but it's good there are a few super difficult ones in there. So once you get used to it, it adds to the longevity. You can get back a bit more of a challenge. So yeah, good. I've got no bad things to say about this game really. Let's just see if we can get to the end. Come on, Mr. Big Nose. Hey, Mr. Big Nose. Whoa, down the hole again. Right, we've got 44 seconds. It's quite a long stage, this. Doing a bit of weaving. Oh dear, I weaved into the expanse of space. There's not much to breathe in space, and it's a little bit cold. So if you're going to go there, make sure you wear multiple layers. Maybe wear a big jacket, a Parker jacket, or ideally one of those space suits from Jet Set Willy. Wednesdays tends to be a homebrew time. You're never going to run out of ones to do because they're releasing, well, if I'm reviewing one a week, they're certainly releasing more than one a week, so I have to try and pick and choose what ones to do. An interesting one you might find we've done previously, if you're into Attic Attack, was a Halloween edition by Alan Turvey, or High Rise, so check out the review of that one as well. Good stuff. So I think we'll leave that one there. I really enjoyed this game. Pretty special. That was Roger the Pangolin in 2020 KNURLED Tour. On the Spectrum, of course, published by Ionian Games. Funnily enough, in 2020, created by Jason Railton. Got any comments about this game, similar games, anything retro, or anything on the homebrew scene, then please put that below. Always love reading your comments, and it creates a bit of a community atmosphere, which I'm a big fan of. And until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.